How's it going, everybody? Landon with the Truck Boss Show. Thank you so much for joining us on this special segment. Next to my friend, Matt of the Little Guy Show. Good to see you, my friend.
What's going on, Landon?
Oh, man, doing
Happy
good.
to be here.
Thank you so much for driving down all the way from Pennsylvania, grabbing a load, being here in Oklahoma City with our studios
My
here.
pleasure, man. My pleasure.
I hope you've enjoyed the day.
So far, so good. I mean, we've had a lot of laughs so far.
So far, so good. There's room for error coming up. Is that what I'm hearing?
Of course, you got to leave room for error. Got to have a cushion.
That's right. Hey, the purpose of this interview is that you're successful on YouTube. I'm going to say it. The Little Guy Show, awesome. 60,000 roughly subscribers of YouTube. A ton, just a large social following. Been doing this for several years. And we're going to talk about how that all got started, what you're doing now, and if somebody's watching, what they can do if they're interested in becoming a YouTuber as well.
I get that question a lot.
I bet.
Yep.
So you ready?
I was born ready. Let's do it.
Well, I want to shift gears a little bit. Before we talk into YouTube, quickly
hammer down, driver. Hammer down.
Jake break, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Share with us a little bit. How did you get into trucking?
Oh man, I got into trucking because back in 2008, when the bottom fell out, I went back into the Navy for a little bit. And when I got out of the Navy, I went to automotive school and did all that stuff and found out that automotive school wasn't the correct route. So I thought of, what could I do to support my family where I don't have to worry about getting laid off again? So I started looking into trucking. And my dad drove a truck, my grandfather drove a truck, so I thought, why not, Started doing the research on the industry and couldn't find much on the internet, because the forums were always filled with garbage, people yelling back and forth, and then I stumbled across information on YouTube. A couple of the early trucking YouTubers I found information from, and when I became a trucker, I said, you know what, I'm going to do a channel. I'm going to see if I can put my spin on it and be, a little goofy, a little funny, be a little different than some of the other guys, and give my perspective on my experience. And I like to say that I hit it on the nail because I started my channel day one of truck driving school. So my entire trucking career is documented from day one. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. It's all there for the viewing. So that's how it all started for me, Now, turn the table, I'm a YouTuber, and I have people messaging me and emailing me, oh my God, thank you so much for your videos. You're a great help, you're an inspiration, you're the reason I got into trucking. So now I'm able to make that impact on drivers and people, kids even, so knowing that, it motivates me to continue to push forward and dig deeper, to grow larger, to continue to impact people's lives in the positive way that I have.
So let's dive into it.
Okay.
If somebody's watching and they want to start their own YouTube channel, they want to be able to use that platform for personal and professional growth, separate income opportunities as well.
Yes.
Big deal. That's a whole nother conversation that we don't have time to talk about today. However, if they want to get started, what are some top tips that you would have that you'd want to share with them that they need to be paying attention to?
And I get that question a lot. Hey, I'm thinking about starting up a channel. What do I need to do? Well, number one is you need to be yourself, okay? That's the easiest thing going into it. And some of the main things you need to do is, I started my channel with a cell phone. No editing, just raw video, 5 to 10 minutes long, and uploaded. No editing, okay? Some of you guys, that's how you're gonna have to start out because you don't have cameras, you don't have equipment, you don't have lighting, so starting out like I started out is possible. The trick is that if you're gonna start out like that and you're going to not have the capability to edit or whatever, and you're gonna have to make a raw video and just upload it, you're gonna have to think about what you're gonna say before you say it. Think about your topic. Research your topic. That way you kind of give yourself a skit in the back of your head, so that way when you're filming yourself with your phone or whatever, you're being informative.
For those obviously watching, owner-operators, company drivers, independents,
right,
small fleet owners, what's that, really cool topic, or if they're going to talk about trucking, what would you recommend?
A lot of people like to, see the how-to videos, or see the, different experiences, Like if you go on YouTube and type in crashes, for instance, a lot of people like those videos because it's like, oh my God, or they like to watch, after the fact, they like to watch a guy that backed into another truck or something like that. So seeing proper backing technique videos, and especially nowadays where you can, like I've done it, and a lot of people have done it nowadays, where you fly your drone above your truck to show that angle of your backing maneuver, truck stop madness, so topics like that.
When it comes to growing your following, do you have any insight there?
Yeah. In order to continue to grow, you have to keep pushing the bar. You have to keep, so like for instance, me, I've been on YouTube 7 years now or whatever, and I've done all the how-to videos I can think of. I'm not just going to go and make another video on how to slide my tandems. I've done that video like 3 or 4 times. I'm not going to do that video again. So I have to, now that I'm seasoned in the YouTube trucking game, I have to continue to be creative enough to keep my audience growing. And because I like to think I'm a goofball and bring a little funniness and entertainment to it, that's going to help continue my growth. So in order for you to continue to grow, you have to keep it sharp and keep it fresh, just like anything else.
Matt, I can't thank you enough. This has been excellent insight when it comes to everything that we've discussed.
Oh, we've only cracked the surface.
I know we can go along, but you mentioned we don't want to go past 11 minutes.
No, well, but that's different. That's different.
I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. If those who are watching want to find you, where can they find you?
Oh, you can. That's very simple. Just go on Google and type in The Little Guy Show. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
So if you're interested in starting your own YouTube channel, definitely take the insight Matt shared with us today. Excellent stuff. At the same time, if you have any questions, put them in the comment thread, or you're definitely going to respond to everything on social media as well. That's what I love most about you, my friend. And here at the Truck Boss Show, we're definitely going to be monitoring everything. Matt, as always, can't thank you enough for coming all the way to Oklahoma City. And
thank you so much for having me, man. Yeah, thank you.
I know it's not going to be the last time.
Nope, hope not.
We'll see you at Matt's and more.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for joining us with this segment. We'll see you next time.